Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn Chapter 3 Fiber to Fabric, Class 7th. In Class 6th, you have learned about some fibers obtained from plants. You also learned that wool and silk fibers are obtained from animals. Wool is obtained from the fleece. Here the meaning of the fleece is hair. Fleece of sheep or yak. Silk fibers come from cocoons of the silk moth. Do you know which part of the sheep's body yields fibers? What is the meaning of fiber? Fibers is a long, thin strand or thread of material. Fabric is a cloth material made by weaving or knitting threads together. Harder fiber is a hair-like strand of material. More than half of the fibers produced are natural fibers. Natural fibers include cotton, hair, fur, silk and wool. Are you aware how these fibers are converted into woolen yarn that we buy from the market to knit sweaters? Do you have any idea how silk fibers are made into silk, which is woven into saris? Animal fibers. Animal fibers include wool and silk. Now we will study about wool. Wool comes from sheep, goat, yak and some other animals. These wool yielding animals bear hair on their body. Hair trap a lot of air, as air is a poor conductor of heat, so hair keeps these animals warm. Wool is derived from these hairy fibers. The hairy skin of the sheep has two types of fibers. The hairy skin जो sheep की जो होती है, there we get two types of fibers. The coarse beard fibers. Here the meaning of coarse is rough or harsh in texture, and the fine soft hair close to the skin. The fine hair provide the fibers for making wool. Some breeds of sheep possess only fine hair under hair. Their parents are specially chosen to give birth to sheep which have only soft under hair. This process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offspring, such as soft under hair in sheep, is termed as selective breeding. Animals that yield wool. Several breeds of sheep are found in different parts of our country. Yak wool is common in Tibet and Ladakh. Mohair is obtained from Angora goats, found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Wool is also obtained from goat hair. The underfur of Kashmiri goat is soft. It is woven into fine shawls called pashmina shawls. The fur on the body of camels is also used as wool. Llama and alpaca found in South America also yield wool. From fibers to wool. For obtaining wool, sheep are reared. This hair is cut and processed into wool. Rearing and breeding of sheep. Here the meaning of rearing is the process of keeping, feeding, breeding and medical care of useful animals is called rearing of animals. In winter, sheep are kept indoors and fed on leaves, grain and dry fodder. Sheep are reared in many parts of our country like Rajasthan, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat. Now we will study processing fibers into wool in various steps. The wool which is used for knitting sweaters or for weaving shawls is the finished product of long process which involves the following steps. Step 1. Shearing. The fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of skin is removed from its body. This process is called shearing. Machines similar to those used by barbers are used to shave off hair. Shearing does not hurt the sheep. The uppermost layer of the skin is dead. Step 2. Scouring. The sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove grease, dust and dirt. This is called scouring. Step 3. Sorting. After scouring, sorting is done. The hairy skin is sent to a factory where hair of different textures are separated or sorted. Step 4. The small fluffy fibers called burrs are picked out from the hair. These are the same burrs which sometimes appear on our sweaters. The fibers are scoured again and dried. This is the wool ready to be drawn into fibers. Step 5. The fibers can be dyed in various colors as the natural fleece of sheep and goats is black, brown or white. Step 6. The fibers are straightened, combed and rolled into yarn. The longer fibers are made into wool for sweaters and the shorter fibers are spun and woven into woolen cloth. The processing of fiber into wool can be represented as following steps. First, shearing, scouring, sorting, cleaning of burrs, dyeing and rolling. Now, what is occupational hazard? Occupational hazard means vyavasayik khatra. Wool industry is an important means of livelihood for many people in our country. But sorter's job is risky as sometimes they get infected by a bacterium anthrax, which causes a fatal body disease called sorter's diseases. Such risks faced by workers in any industry are called occupational hazards. Here are some difficult words which we have gone through in this chapter. Cocoon. Cocoon means the covering made of soft, smooth threads that surrounds and protects particular insects. Next, scouring. Removal of impurities such as oils, grease, wax, etc. Sorting. Separate according to type. Shearing. Cut the wool off. Silk fibers are also animal fibers. Silkworms spin the silk fibers. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Now we will learn life history of silk moth. The female silk moth lays eggs from which hatch larvae, which are called caterpillars or silkworms. They grow in size, and when the caterpillar is ready to enter the next stage of its life history called pupa, it first weaves a net to hold itself. Then it swings its head from side to side in the form of the figure of 8. During these movements of the head, the caterpillar secretes fiber made of protein, which hardens on exposure to air and becomes silk fiber. Soon the caterpillar completely covers itself by silk fibers and turns into pupa. This covering is known as cocoon. The further development of the pupa into moth continues inside the cocoon. Silk fibers are used for weaving silk cloth. The silk yarn means thread. The silk thread is obtained from the cocoon of the silk moth. There is a variety of silk moths which look very different from one another, and the silk yarn they yield is different in texture. Thus, tussar silk, muga silk, kosa silk, etc. are obtained from cocoons spun by different types of moths. The most common silk moth is the mulberry silk moth. The silk fiber from the cocoon of this moth is soft, lustrous and elastic, and can be dyed in beautiful colors. Now, from cocoon to silk. For obtaining silk, moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk threads. Now next topic is rearing of silkworms. Now first of all, what is the meaning of the rearing? Rearing is the process of keeping, feeding, breeding and medical care of useful animals. A female silk moth lays 100 of eggs at a time. The eggs are stored carefully on strips of cloth or paper and sold to silkworm farmers. The farmers keep eggs under hygienic conditions and under suitable conditions of temperature and humidity. The eggs are warmed to a suitable temperature for the larva to hatch from eggs. This is done when mulberry trees bear a fresh crop of leaves. The larvae called caterpillars or silkworms eat day and night and increase enormously in size. The larvae are kept in clean bamboo trays along with freshly chopped mulberry leaves. After 25 to 30 days, the caterpillars stop eating and move to a tiny chamber of bamboo in the tray to spin cocoons. Small racks or twins may be provided in the trays to which cocoons get attached. The caterpillar or silkworm spins the cocoon inside which develops the silk moth. Now, processing of silk. A pile of cocoons is used for obtaining silk fibers. The cocoons are kept under the sun or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fibers separate out. The process of taking out threads from the cocoon for use as silk is called reeling the silk. Reeling is done in special machines which unwind the threads or fibers of silk from the cocoon. Silk fibers are then spun into silk threads which are woven into silk cloth by weavers. At last, we will summarize the chapter. Silk comes from silkworms and wool is obtained from sheep, goat and yak. Hence, silk and wool are animal fibers. The hairs of camel, llama and alpaca are also processed to yield wool. In India, mostly sheep are reared for getting wool. Sheep hair is sheared off from the body, scoured, sorted, dried, dyed, spun and woven to yield wool. Silkworms are caterpillars of silk moth. During their life cycle, the worms spin cocoons of silk fibers. Silk fibers are made of a protein. Silk fibers from cocoons are separated out and reeled into silk threads. Weavers weave silk threads into silk cloth. Thank you.